Hi, this is Susan Blue Robot from SusanBlueRobot.com. I'm back today with part 3 of the Pop-Up in a Box Baby. Part 1 and part 2 was posted just before this, so you can go ahead. If you haven't caught up, you can go to Susan Blue Robot and click on the link. I'm using Make the Cut plus Make the Cut's Pop-Up Card Studio. We're making this card. All 4 boxes fold in to make a bigger box, but when they open up and they're all joined to make a banner box. So here's where we left off in the last episode. Part 1, we made these all in Pop-Up Card Studio, then we've brought them in and joined them in Meet the Cut. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do two episodes, two more parts. First off, what we need is a tab for the boxes. Now, I'm not bringing in a trapezoid shape for a reason. What I'd like is for it to be completely 45-degree angle on my tag, and I find that I can't get a proper 45-degree angle at the right size I want. Now, I know from our last part, we know that between this outside and the middle fold line is 2.5 inches. So I've brought in a 2.5 inch box. I'm going to do a copy of that, take it to another folder so you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to take it to another folder, but I just want to show you what I'm doing, and it's easier for me to do in here. Now, I'm going to put that on a plane of 1 inch by 1 inch, and I'm going to put my snapping on 1/2 inch at the moment. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Bezier tool, and I'm going to click at the corner and right click down here at the other corner. Left click here and right click down here at the other corner. So that is now giving me a 45-degree angle between this line in the center and the outside line. So I'm going to now click on that, delete, click on this one, delete, click on this one, delete, and I'm going to click on this line, delete this side, click on this, take this to its own layer, select this one, put it on its own layer and lock that for the moment. Now we're going to go back to my node editing tool, click on this line, add a node and delete this end. So now what I have is a triangle that I know is a 45-degree angle here and a 45-degree angle there. So I'm going to go join, fuse and weld, and go apply. So the reason is because now if I take that, do a copy, paste, paste in place. I've turned this on a 90-degree angle. They're both at the corners of my box. These are not going to be overlapped. They're going to sit flush against each other, which will make the top of the box sit nicer. So Now what I do is get a knife and I hold the control key down and cut across and throw this away, cut, and I rejoin these up using the pencil tool. Now select that, copy that, take that back to here. Move this, take these down a bit, take these down to here, and we go paste in place. Now what we need is we're going to have 4 of these across here. We don't want any at this end tab because that's the bit that's glued onto the back. So with that selected, we go duplicate, and we want no spacing. We want 1 row and 4. We go apply, and we go copy that, paste in place, a flip, and then we use the arrow keys. Holding down the control takes you further each time, and we move that to the top part of in place. And this one needs to be moved, these 4 need to be moved over a bit. And what we do is we just make sure that they're just overlapped. We take these 4, hold the shift key down, take this, hold the shift key down and select these ones. And we do a copy of them. Then we hold down the shift key and select the cut lines, and we go weld. Nope, undo that. We need to take these up ever so slightly. Now we do that again, hold the shift key down, select all the cut line ones, and we do a weld. And we do the same up here. We paste in place, we move them up so they're in position up here, knowing that we had to move these ones up when we cut and pasted them. And we select the cut lines. And we go weld. And while we're at this, we will also go paste in place, and we'll move these over here for the moment. We'll come back to that in the next episode. We'll do these 2 first, and then we'll move on. We'll come back to here, click on the cut version of this, and we go selected to new layer, and we name that B and Y. Enter, and then we select its all its score lines, and we go select that to its own layer, and we go B and Y score. Enter. Now with that selected, this the score line selected, we now bring in the pencil tool and we draw a line across here for your score lines for your tabs, and a line across the bottom for your score lines for your tabs. Now those 2 are now finished, and we now go up to here. We select the cut lines, and we put them on its own layer and call them B and A. Enter. And then we select their score lines and we put that on its own layer. And we go B and A score. Now, with that still selected, we bring in the pencil tool, hold the control key down, and we do our lines up the top and down the bottom here. So that's the score lines and the tabs done for all the all the front pop-up part of the card. I'll be back in a couple of minutes with part 3. So be sure to come back and see part 3. And no, this is part 3. I'll be sure to come back and see part 4. And hopefully part 4 will complete this project. Thanks for visiting. Bye for now.